show photographer. We are currently live streaming, and this event is being filmed for future opportunities to view this performance. Thank you to Eric Jackson, the AHS Media Lab, and the illustrious Keith Kruger for all of your work and service to our program. Please do not activate our radios, turn your phones to vibrate silent, and adjust your screen brightness to not distract others. Please limit your conversations
during the event so that everyone around you can enjoy the competition too. If you need a break in the lobby, please make sure to carefully move through the theater during applause breaks to not interrupt the performances on stage. At this time, please rise if you are able, remove your hat, and welcome our very own Crystal Ramos.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? My kid goes, love you, Bob.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Introducing your 2026 contestant. CSI is keeping creativity human, protecting artists in the rise of AI. I would like to thank my sponsor tonight, Windermere's. I'm your Miss Contestant number 2, Annette Gerchak.
I'm contestant number 3, Caitlin Marks. My CSI is Teach the Whole Child, promoting social and emotional learning in student education. I would like to thank my sponsors, Stephen Dobson and Sean Moline. Thank you so much, contestant number 3, Caitlin Marks.
Gratefully sponsored by Taylor Dawes Salon and Spa, I'm contestant number 4, Jordan Lutz. My CSI is self-harm, prevention, and recovery, to write love on her arms.
A 26-year-old pediatric dental assistant here to make you smile tonight. My community service initiative is The Greatest Poverty, and I am proudly sponsored by Mueller Insurance and Financial Services. I am your Miss Contestant number 5, Amber Barton.
I would like to thank my sponsor, IBEW Local 77. My CSI is Donate Blood Today, Save Lives Tomorrow. I'm your Miss Contestant number 6, Jocelyn Williams.
I'm contestant number 7, Bella Bruner. My CSI is Hands That Connect, the importance of American Sign Language education. I'd like to thank my sponsors, the Loft Salon and the Aberdeen Art Museum.
I'm contestant number 8, Lucy Rose. My CSI is creating an inclusive world with Special Olympics. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Westport Shipyard and Discovery Center Daycare.
Hello, I'm your 9th and final contestant, Harmony Adams. My CSI, Access to Ascend, sharing resources to help people thrive. And I'd like to graciously thank my sponsor, Grace Harbor Potters Guild in Hoquiam.
I am a 25-year-old law clerk in Hoquiam, and my CSI is called Financial Freedom, Make It Make Sense. I am Dalma Ashby, your Miss Grace Harbor.
I'm Violet Kapelman, Miss Pacific Coast 2025. My CSI is Murdered, Missing, Indigenous People. No one should be forgotten.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for what is the 78th year of Miss Grace Harbor. The title began back in 1948 with Lorraine Lauder, who then went on to become Miss Washington, and we've been so grateful and lucky to continue that legacy. And speaking of legacy, my co-host this evening, forever Miss Grace Harbor, Paige Mendenhall.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh. All right. Thank you so much, Kyle. I'm so happy to be back and invited to MC with you again.
Now, you know more than most because it was just a short, like this minimal decade ago.
I feel so old when you say decade.
But you were able to go through this program and able to compete and serve with the title. So can you give those who may be new to the Miss America opportunity of this program a little bit of insight on how it works?
Absolutely. The Miss Grace Harbor organization is a direct pathway to Miss Washington and to Miss America. The Miss America opportunity is the nation's premier empowerment platform for young women advancing their personal and professional goals while advocating and serving as positive role models in their communities. And Miss America's mission is empowering women to lead.
Now, while we will be giving out 2 titles tonight in Miss Grace Harbor 2026 and Miss Pacific Coast 2026, it is worth noting that they carry the same exact weight. Both qualify them for Miss Washington, and we're so lucky to have so many incredible women running that we have the opportunity to give 2. These titles are equal in every way, and we feel fortunate to be able to provide that.
We have been able to grow the sisterhood with the addition of our ambassadors in recent years. This is an opportunity to assist the growth and the development of young women who fall outside competition age ranges and be mentored by our contestants and forever title holders. We will be introducing you to those future leaders later tonight.
Now, there are 5 phases of competition for both Miss and team contestants, actually. Earlier today, each contestant had a private interview with our judges that makes up 30% of their score. During the interviews, judges were looking for strong communication skills, validated opinions, poise, and presence.
Tonight, you will see on-stage interview for 10% of the score, along with talent, which is 20%. On top of that, the contestants also will compete in evening gown for 20% and lifestyle and fitness for the final 20%. And all of those aspects added together will result in the crowning of 2 title holders here tonight.
Now, you had the opportunity earlier, and before we really get started, I would like to have our Miss Pacific Coast 2025 come back on stage, because I want to have a little conversation with Violet Capoman. Now, it has been an honor to watch you with this title throughout the year and to be just an integral part of your story. And being able to serve on the Miss Grace Harbor board and watch you grow has been amazing. And our program couldn't exist if we weren't able to be based in your territorial homeland. So it is our honor to be a part of your legacy since Coastal Salish people have been here since time immemorial. We've only been here 78 years, and we're grateful that we get to share this opportunity with you. And you have had a busy, busy year. So you were able to traverse the nation. You spoke to the National Congress of American Indians, serving as a storyteller for both us and for all Native people. So can you tell the audience a little bit about some of your highlights from the year?
Absolutely. As Miss Pacific Coast 2025, I have traveled over 8,000 miles spreading awareness about my community service initiative, Murdered Missing Indigenous People, No One Should Be Forgotten. I have also been able to go and visit several schools, spread cultural awareness, and bridge the gap between cultural divides and maybe some misunderstandings. And it's been a really lovely year.
In addition to speaking on the plight of missing and murdered Indigenous people, you've also recently been speaking a lot about cultural humility. Now, for those that may not understand what cultural humility is, what is it and how can we engage in that learning?
Cultural humility is a lifelong process of self-awareness and growth. It is essential in education, in workplaces, and even, I would argue, pageantry. And it's been a really lovely thing to teach because it teaches our young how to be self-aware, how to be understanding of their own actions and other cultures that might be present.
If you were to be speaking to a young person who wanted to learn maybe about their own cultural heritage, whatever culture that may be, or to learn about a cultural heritage outside of their own perspectives and their own views, how would you suggest they kind of get started on that?
I first went to my mother and my father's side of the family, and I started asking them, and come to find out, I have a very vast, long family history. I would have never known that my great-grandmother was Alaska Native, and that my grandmother was also Costa Rican, and my dad is Potawatomi, so I am many things. And I would just highly encourage younger generations to go and get those testimonies from your elders. They are important. And your community as well. I've had some people in my tribal community tell me things about my family that I didn't know.
I can speak for the entire board and for all of Coastal Washington that Siok will thank you for letting us be a part of your story and letting us to be a part of yours.
Siok Kyle, thank you.
Miss Pacific Coast, Violet Capoman. This next portion of the competition accounts for 10% of the total score, and each of our contestants will be answering a question about their community service initiative. Will you help me with this? Thank you.
Yes.
Contestant 1 is Sophia Da Silva.
Sophia, in
Inclusion is more than just diversity numbers. It is about belonging. How will you move beyond the checkbox approach to ensure every member of our community feels truly welcome?
A lot of my values are based in kindness and respect, understanding that we all have a unique trait that we can bring to the table, and as Miss Grace Harbor, that's something that I can do. I can go into our schools, our community activities, and be able to advocate for every single individual despite where they come from. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant 2, Annette Gerchak.
Annette, as AI changes the creative industry, how do you balance the benefits of technology with the urgent need to protect an artist's original work and intellectual property?
Well, AI is currently one of, if not the biggest topics right now, and it's still a very new one for us that we're still learning everything. But the biggest part, I would say, about making sure to balance both worlds is to make sure you do your research if you're going to use artificial intelligence. The key to using it effectively and safely is know how to use it as a tool and not a crutch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant 3, Caitlin Marks.
Caitlin, some argue that schools should focus strictly on core academics. How do you convince skeptics that social emotional learning is a necessary foundation for a student's academic success?
Social and emotional learning starts with the child, and so it really is something that doesn't need to be looked at as a whole nother lesson that is added onto these teachers' plates. It is something that you just add into your everyday lessons that you are already teaching, and that you're making sure that not only are they getting the academic side, but they're also getting that emotional skills so that once they get to the higher grades, they're able to regulate their emotions properly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant 4, Jordan Lutz.
Jordan, stigma often prevents people from seeking help until a crisis occurs. How will you use your title to shift our community's focus from crisis management to proactive prevention?
Even starting my journey within this pageant, the stigma stuck with my platform throughout the beginning. I think starting the conversation early, starting the conversation where we don't have to start with the end is highly important. I want to give our children and parents resources that they can use before anything ever occurs.
Thank you.
Contestant 5, Amber Barton.
Amber, many consider social isolation to be the greatest poverty. In our digitally connected world, why is loneliness increasing? And how does your initiative bridge that gap?
In a post-COVID world, we often feel isolated because the communities that we're creating are not physical. When I was majoring in elementary education, I was actually working in the schools during COVID, and so I saw how these children taken away from the classrooms really changed how they socialized and interacted with each other. That's why I want my community service initiative to be more community focused outside of the four walls that schools create, because we saw that we really don't know what could happen tomorrow. So it's important that we band together as a county to best provide for these children.
Thank you.
Contestant 6, Jocelyn Williams.
Jocelyn, blood shortages usually only make headlines during emergencies. How will you encourage our community to view blood donation as a consistent, lifelong habit rather than a reactive response?
The first step is educating people on the importance of blood donation. It's not just about when there is a critical shortage, which is almost constantly, but you should be posting constantly. You should be educating yourself on blood donation and why it's important. Every blood donation has the possibility of saving up to 3 lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant 7, Bella Bruner.
Bella, sign language is a bridge, not just a specialized skill. What is one practical way you would integrate basic ASL into public spaces to ensure the deaf community is always included?
I think it's really important for everyone who has a job and interacts with a lot of people daily to know sign language. I personally work in a restaurant and I've come in contact with multiple deaf people, and having that, even just one person knowing sign language, made them feel more included. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant 8, Lucy Rose.
Lucy, inclusion matters long after the games end. What do you believe is the strongest barrier, the biggest barrier, excuse me. What do you believe is the biggest barrier today for individuals with intellectual disabilities in the workplace or community?
I believe the strongest barrier is bullying. Bullying is something that many who have disabilities go through, and spreading awareness, such as the program, helps to spread that awareness and end bullying. Thank you.
Thank you.
Contestant 9, Harmony Adams.
Harmony. Access to resources is only helpful if people feel empowered to use them. How does your initiative go beyond providing tools to mentor others toward long-term success?
I believe that my initiative is leading people towards long-term success by telling them what they can use within our community. Grays Harbor has several places in every single town. Hoquiam, Aberdeen, you name it, there is a resource made for you to help you. And to keep the longevity of that is simply to encourage, use that resource till you are up on your feet again and you can uplift yourself, because we can rise together.
Thank you.
Thank you, Violet Oxnani, and thank you, Miss Contestants. And that concludes Onstage Conversation.
We are so grateful for all of the local support that we receive. We need to acknowledge the people who make it possible for us to continue the Miss Grays Harbor program.
Our producer, Tamara Helen, and the entire Miss Grays Harbor board would like to give thanks to Brad Duffy, Hoquiam High School Drama, Aberdeen High School Drama, and Hoquiam High School Leadership for donating lights and technical elements that make tonight's show possible, as well as a big, massive shout out to David Workman up there on the lights, Ken Erickson on the sound, Matt Mayon, Eric Jackson for technical support, and all of the teachers and choreographers and volunteers who have helped our contestants with their talent preparation.
At this time, please help me welcome to the stage our Miss Grays Harbor 2025, Dalma Ashby.
Now, Dalma, we have seen such a stellar year that both Violet and you have had with these titles, and we're just constantly impressed with the reach that you have had with your community service initiative. And I want to reflect on your year specifically, but for those who might not know, tell the audience about your CSI.
So my CSI is called Financial Freedom, Make It Make Sense, and this was something that I cultivated when I escaped a financially abusive situation myself.
So you've been able to champion that CSI, not only locally, but throughout the Pacific Northwest. So can you give us a breakdown of some of the reach of these efforts that you've been able to share?
Of course. My strategy this year was to divide my CSI into a 3-pointed plan. First of all, I had my social media initiative called #FinanciallyFreeFridays, where I posted weekly content to assist those that needed resources of how to get themselves out of financially difficult situations. The second was my collaboration with Washington Business Week, which is a nationally acclaimed organization that brings financial education to juniors in high school. And last but not least, I visited every single school district in Grays Harbor this year. That was probably my favorite part.
Now, from the time that you had the crown placed on your head to the Miss Washington stage to up until today, I mean, what are the points that really kind of stick out to you? What were those feelings that you were having at those times?
I think some of the biggest highlights, it would have to be a tie between spending a lot of time in the car with the teens. They spent so much time singing this duet from Frozen, and I have it laser printed into my brain now, and it's just the most adorable thing to witness. And second of all, I had so much fun performing at State. I came out of it with 2 awards and dozens of new friends. And I never really got to go to summer camp when I was younger, so it kind of healed my inner child in that way.
I did want to highlight as well that you have had the opportunity to take part in a innovative new career opportunity, and it's part of your journey. And so what is that? What are you doing now? What does the future look like for Dalma Ashby?
My main goal is to become an attorney, and I have been so privileged to become a law clerk in the state of Washington, which is an alternative to traditional law school that I find to be very, very interesting because you can train one-on-one with a practicing attorney as a mentor, and it's much more affordable for me, and I get to witness the law firsthand before stepping into the field and, you know, exploring those options.
Thank you so much for your year, and it has just really been an absolute pleasure, and I hope you don't go too far because I want to use you for another part throughout the night. So if you stick around.
Of course. Thank you. Do you want your mic?
Rachel asked me to do ambassador intros. All right. And now, please help me welcome to this stage our ambassadors tonight for their formal introductions.
Peterson. I go to Cosmopolis Elementary, and I'm ambassador number 1.
Yeah. Dalma, I hope.
Hi, my name is Scarlett Zapatal. I go to Simpson Elementary, and I'm ambassador number 2.
Good evening, my name is Pearl Collette. I go to Elma Elementary, and I'm ambassador number 3.
Good evening, my name is Ailey Channel. I go to Miller Junior High, and I'm ambassador number 4.
Hello, I'm Christina Shapansky. I go to AJ West Elementary, and I'm ambassador number 5.
Thank you, ambassadors. All right, Dalma, I hope you didn't go too far. I'm going to invite you back on the stage. Yeah. All right, Dalma, are you ready for the next phase of competition?
I sure am.
Are you all ready for the next phase of competition? Yes. Let's keep up that energy.
All right. Right here?
Yep.
Let's keep the energy going for the lifestyle and fitness portion of tonight's show. Hashtag Miss America Fit is more than just physical prowess. It's about knowing what is best for your mind and body and supporting it in the best way you can.
Please welcome contestant 1, Sophia Da Silva. Sophia says that as part of her physical fitness routine, she lifts weights 2 hours a day, every day, and spends time outdoors riding her horse or being active. Mentally, she stays energized by journaling, volunteering, and cooking at home to train all her senses. Contestant 1, Sophia Da Silva.
Next is contestant 2, Annette Gerchak. Growing up, Annette was involved in many sports, including tap dancing, gymnastics, swimming, soccer, and ice skating, to name a few. Now, as a college student, she says she makes a daily effort to stay physically fit with her everyday activities in addition to exercise and eating nutritious foods. Annette Gerchak.
Contestant 3, Caitlin Marks. Caitlin addresses her fitness by coaching cheer, teaching dance, and working out with friends at the YMCA of Grays Harbor. She adds that she strives to read every single day and allows herself time outside of her busy schedule to surround herself with friends and family to maintain her calm. Contestant 3, Caitlin Marks.
Contestant 4, Jordan Lutz. Jordan prioritizes her mental health, journaling to process and understand her emotions, using tattoo art not only as self-expression but as a reminder of her path and as a way to focus and ground herself. She says that prioritizing self-care is vital because being healthy on the outside requires being healthy on the inside. Contestant 4, Jordan Lutz.
Please welcome contestant 5, Amber Barton. After recovering from anorexia and bulimia, Amber says that placed a focus on staying hashtag Miss America Fit by finding balance, eating healthy, hitting weights, or doing Pilates with friends to feel her best. In addition, as a dental assistant, she encourages others to maintain their own health by educating them about the link between oral and systemic health. Contestant 5, Amber Barton.
Next is contestant 6, Jocelyn Williams. Jocelyn says that by focusing on her health, she is able to assist the health of her blood for those in need. She does this by staying physically active through personal training and swimming, with an emphasis on strength, confidence, and prioritizing connections to family and friends to maintain overall well-being. Contestant 6, Jocelyn Williams.
Please welcome contestant 7, Bella Bruder. Bella stays fit by practicing yoga, going on walks, and getting plenty of movement through ASL. In addition to the physical benefits, these allow her to clear her mind and maintain her mental fitness. She is able to amplify that mental health by allowing herself time for her hobbies, especially photography. Thank you, contestant 7, Bella Bruner.
Next is contestant 8, Lucy Rose. Lucy is a competitive dancer and dance instructor at MAO, a dance teacher at the YMCA of Grays Harbor, and a competitive all-star cheerleader. One thing that keeps her mental health stable is listening to music that allows her to relate, identify, and feel her emotions, but also get a temporary escape from reality. Contestant 8, Lucy Rose.
Please welcome contestant 9, Harmony Adams. Harmony says that she starts her day by working out early in the morning, including powerlifting. By combining both powerlifting and yoga into her routine, she is able to strike a balance between strength and mental resilience. Contestant 9, Harmony Adams. And that concludes tonight's lifestyle and fitness competition for our Miss Contestants. Thank you, Dalma, for being my assistant.
There we are. Sorry. Before we do get into the next portion of tonight's show to see who the next Miss Grace Harbor and Miss Pacific Coast will be, earlier this afternoon we saw our teen contestants compete on this very same stage, and they will be featured in our Act 2 production number, which I'm warning you is very sparkly, so guard it.
Blinders.
But please, let's welcome our class of 2026 and the teens to the stage.
Contestant number 1. My CSI is Give Love, Get Love, Animal Fostering. I'm currently 14 and I go to Hoka Middle School. Thank you to my sponsor, Moyer Multimedia.
I'm a 16-year-old sophomore at Montesano Junior Senior High School. My CSI is Respite Care, supporting the caregivers who support us. And with a huge thank you to my sponsors, Aiken and Sanders, I'm your teen contestant number 2, Nicole Froffjord.
I am a 15-year-old sophomore at Montesano Junior Senior High School. Thank you to my sponsor, Presbyterian Church at Montesano, Calvary Chapel Church at Montesano. My CSI is opening the door to Girl Scouts. I am contestant number 4, Liesel Schmidt.
I'm contestant number 5, Ella Oliver. I'm a 13-year-old girl that goes to Hoka Middle School. My CSI is Reading Without Limits, and I'd love to thank my sponsor, Earthwork Services.
Hi, my name is Autumn Zapletal. I am 14 and in the 8th grade. I'm teen contestant number 7. My CSI is Adopting Animals, and thank you to my sponsors, Oak and Stone Realty and Physique Freaks.
I'm teen contestant number 8, Summer Benefeld. I'm 13 years old and I go to Montesano Junior Senior High School. My CSI is Youth Dental Health, Healthy Habits Early in Life, and I would like to thank my sponsors, Todd Johnson DDS and Smile Right Orthodontics.
My name is Sabrina Brock. I'm teen contestant number 9. I would like to thank my sponsors, The Garage. My CSI was The Road Home, supplying foster kids.
I'm a 13-year-old 8th grader at Miller Junior High School. My CSI is Project Safe Prepared Not Panic. I'd like to thank my sponsor, Belladrima Aesthetics. I am your teen contestant number 10, Braylee Stallings.
Hello, my name is Peyton Marchi. I'm a 17-year-old student who goes to Aberdeen High School. My CSI is the Purple Path to Safety, Advocacy and Awareness for Children Overcoming Abuse. And I would love to thank my sponsor, Grace Harbor Filth and Wellness. And I am your Pacific Coast Teen 2026.
My name is Liliana Ayala. My CSI is Count Me In Dyscalculia Awareness. I'd love to give a big thank you to my sponsor, Bank Pacific, and I'm so honored to say I am your Miss Grace Harbor's Teen 2026.
And both title holders not only earned their titles, but they also earned entry into the Miss Washington's teen program this summer. Local teens between the ages of 13 and 18 who are interested in taking part, our state program is an open competition and accepts applications as space allows. That means any interested teen in our audience could possibly join our new title holders as they vie for the state title.
Now, I know that you only got crowned just a couple hours ago, but Peyton, Liliana, I'd love for you to help me tonight as we introduce our judges. So we want to meet the people that have the difficult job of selecting our next title holders.
Our judges are successful, they are role models, they are leaders, and they are volunteers with amazing credentials and talents, which you are able to read about in our program book. Our judges asked our contestants lots of questions today, and every year our producer likes to return the favor.
So first up, Strel Goebel.
What is your favorite part of Grays Harbor County?
My favorite part of Grays Harbor County? Probably the ocean shores.
Our next judge is Vinnie Samuel.
Hello. So which one do you prefer more, Dutch Bros or Starbucks, and why?
That is a really hard question. I think oh my gosh, I don't think I could say. I like tea.
But from where, Dutch Bros or Starbucks?
I haven't tried Dutch Brothers tea, so I can't answer. Oh, there you go.
Our next judge is Carolyn Barker.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Which came first? I would think the chicken had to be first.
It is worth noting before we move along a little bit that the poise and the grace of answering that question, of course, comes from experience that Carolyn was our Miss Grays Harbor 1966. It is her 60th anniversary as a forever title holder. Our next judge is Julie Nemi.
So, what is your favorite song of all time?
Oh. I don't know if I can say. How about, let's just say the artist Pearl Jam.
Please help me welcome Andy Bakar.
What's the strangest thing you have in your glove box of your car?
Oh. Well, I have a lot of hobbies, so there's probably a full range of different bullets to different guns and used deer tags and feathers of... There was a badger skull in my truck that I found in Montana this year, which is... It might still be there. So, yeah. Thank you.
Alongside of our judges, our team includes volunteers from across the spectrum who allow this to happen. And part of that process is assisting our judges, and that duty falls upon our judges chair, Connie Church. And our auditors this evening, the ones that actually have to tabulate all the scores for us, please welcome Dave Phillips, Kim Foster.
All right, I believe the Miss Contestants are ready for our next phase of tonight's competition, talent, which counts for 20% of the total score.
Now, in this phase, the judges will look for entertainment value, the quality of the talent presentation, stage presence, and overall first impression.
Please welcome contestant 1, Sophia De Silva. Following a tragic loss, Sophia says that performing this song at their memorial allowed her to feel closer to her loved ones and honor their memories. Tonight, she hopes that you feel that emotional connection as she performs Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Contestant 1, Sophia Da Silva.
Over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, why can't
Next is contestant 2, Annette Gerchak. Annette will be singing the song Poor Wandering One from the 1879 comic opera The Pirates of Penzance by Gilbert and Sullivan.
Poor wandering one, thou hast surely strayed. Take heart of praise, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, poor wandering one. If such poor love as mine can help thee find true peace of mind, why take it? It is thine. Take mine. Take
Please welcome contestant 3, Caitlin Marks. Caitlin said that she has fallen in love with the world of dance, and tonight she will be performing a tap solo to The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise.
Contestant 4, Jordan Lutz. Jordan will be performing the two-time platinum-selling song A Million Dreams from the multi-award-winning blockbuster, The Greatest Showman.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. See, I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Contestant 5, Amber Barton. Amber is sharing her story with you this evening, highlighting a struggle that many may not know of, but one that she has experienced in her own childhood, an unseen struggle that many children go through.
Packing a suitcase before a long trip, often a bothersome task that many don't enjoy or even think twice about doing. However, for a child in the foster care system, this same mundane chore is a privilege that many don't get. Right now, there are nearly 500,000 youth in our nation living in the foster care system, and many of them only have trash bags going with them from home to home. This was actually the case for me in 2009 when I was placed with my adoptive parents. However, that is not where my story ends. It is because of my own experience that I know exactly how these children feel, and I was able to turn that empathy into action. And with the leadership skills that I've gained in the Miss America organization, I facilitated luggage drives that have resulted in nearly 200 pieces of luggage donated to youth throughout Washington and Oregon. I know how dehumanizing it feels to have all of your clothes and toys handed to you in trash bags. So I've made it my personal mission to ensure that no child has to feel the same way that I did. With nearly 150 youth in Grays Harbor living in foster care, I know that this work cannot rely on me alone. So this is my call to action to you. The next time you're packing a suitcase, take a moment to pause and to think about those who don't get that chance.
Next is contestant 6, Jocelyn Williams. Jocelyn says that writing has become a form of self-expression and healing, allowing her to release her emotions at her own pace, adding that through writing she's learned to take ownership of her story.
I used to think that my story was something that happened to me, something written in moments I didn't choose, in storms I learned to survive. I learned to read rooms before I learned to read books, listening for footsteps, tones, and silences. At night, I wrote, not because I had answers, but because paper was the one place I could let it all out. And when the truth comes out, it's finally quiet. You see, paper doesn't rush healing. It sits with you until you're ready. One day, I stopped waiting for closure, stopped asking for proof, stopped rereading chapters that were never meant to define me. I realized my story wasn't about what or who broke me. It was about what I built from those pieces. Now when I look back, I don't see a little girl who's broken. I see a girl who found herself. I kept that pen. I wrote my own story. This is my story.
Contestant 7 is Bella Bruner. Bella will be using her knowledge of American Sign Language to share the music and the energy of ABBA through their song, Super Trooper.
Super Trooper, beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you.
Contestant 8 is Lucy Rose. As a dancer, Lucy uses her entire body to tell a story, and tonight she will be performing a contemporary dance to Pink and White by Frank Ocean, a song she said is about going with the flow.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move, you kneel down to the dry land. Kiss the earth that birthed you. Gave you tools just to stay alive and make it out when the sun is ruined. That's the same way you showed me. You showed me love. Glory from above. Real life, where I was. I'm King, Michael Jackson, all this shit. Say what up to record. The shoe. Say what up to Danny. This is life, immortality.
Contestant 9 is Harmony Adams. Harmony is sharing her story by speaking words to power, highlighting economic inequality and the struggles that so many of us in our community and throughout the nation are facing.
For every wealthy person, there are thousands of us without a roof overhead who cannot claim a bed, and I have been one of thousands. I promise you, it is not easy. Relying on EBT just to make it through the week, watching the clock, wondering if the PUD is going to take away electricity, thinking about how to stay warm underneath the weight of being low income. No child should fear as the winter months come. No teenager should count meals like seconds. No parent should wonder if clean clothes, warm nights, or tomorrow are still promised. These are not fears that we should learn to love. But here is where the story changes. Low income is not just me. It is 50 million of us, and there is not a single face for it. For every wealthy person, there is a pair of calloused hands, hoping of success without survival, and hoping of dreams that don't begin with debt or end with hunger. We are not just statistics. We are power, and we are most of all proof that struggle can be turned into movement. I believe in a future where survival is not the goal, dignity is not a luxury, no child grows up afraid of the dark because the lights won't turn back on. And most of all, I believe in a future where we rise together. And this time, nobody is left behind.
And that concludes our talent portion of tonight's show. Wow, what talent.
Yes, let's give them all another round of applause. At this time, we would like to ask our Dash for Cash participants to meet us at side stage. There's Ellie right over there. Give us a wave. Thank you. So we can get ready to raise some scholarship dollars. But first, a few more thank yous from our program and board members. Thank you to the countless volunteers and community members who helped us with mock interviews during our rehearsals.
And thank you to the Aberdeen School District for allowing the use of this auditorium for our practices, for today's program, AHS video production class, for the live stream tonight, and so much that Aberdeen has been able to provide for us. All right, and it is that time for Dash for Cash. So here how it works. So each contestant has a representative. Each contestant's representative will be out amongst you and will be asking for money. They will be safely running through the audience collecting the donations. So get your dollars, get your checks, get your bullion and your doubloons and whatever you have, get it ready and make a lot of noise to get their attention. A contestant receives the most in the bucket, wins a scholarship donated by Hometown Sanitation. So, who are you and who are you representing tonight?
I'm Tage and I'm representing Harmony Adams.
I'm Daniel and I am dashing for Annette.
My name is Wilkie and I am dashing for Peyton.
I'm Colton Bays and I'm dashing for Lucy.
I'm Cadence Tucker and I'm dashing for Lucy. You got it. You got it.
I'm Dora. I'm gonna win this for John's to win.
My name is Sam and I'm representing Sophia da Silva.
My name is Justice and I'm dashing for Amber.
My name is Riley and I'm dashing for Bella Bruner.
I am Mom and I am dashing for Jordan.
All right, so in just a moment, the music will start. You will have until the time the music ends to gain as much as you can from these lovely, lovely audience members. So, dashing for Katie, but the money all goes to support young women and the future is female. So, Be careful around the corners. I'm just suggesting maybe you two littles get to go first. Music starting. You can go. Careful, 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 careful. She's gonna stage dive. Very carefully wander
Wave
around
it up in the air, everybody.
and
Wave that cash up in the
gain
air so they
all
can
the
come see you.
donations you can. You're out here. You get a mic too.
Oh my gosh, we got a mic.
We got a mic here.
We can say whatever we please.
Just
Go get
encourage
'em, go get
everybody. Don't forget to hold up your dollars and your
She's running for it.
change.
She's running for it.
You can donate to your favorites, of course, but all the money
look
goes
at her.
to support. You only have until the music ends to gain as much as you can,
Oh
so
my
reach
gosh.
it out there.
There's a net. There's a net.
We take
Cool,
checks,
some
we take
baskets.
credit cards,
All sorts
I
of
take
unique
Venmo.
receptacles.
Watch for hands, watch for hands.
You're missing some people over
20
there.
seconds, 20
People
seconds.
want to give money over
Right
there.
over there.
Somebody notice it first. Over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. There you go. Aw, music only lasts so long. People are being generous. I like it.
10
Look at
seconds,
their matching
10.
t-shirts.
That is adorable.
See, that's cute.
It's always fun to just watch everybody else work, but then
Countdown
I
is
do.
on.
I get a little
5,
tired.
4,
3,
4.5, 3, 2, 1.
and that is it. That is time. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your generosity. All of our dashers, go see Ellie right near the door over there. Go over to there. We'll get everything tabulated. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.
And again, thank you all for your generosity to this program.
Good news, because everyone now gets a brief break to vote for People's Choice for our contestants, as well as our raindrops and ambassadors. All of these opportunities can be found out in the lobby.
And we do appreciate all the support our community gives this program. But just a friendly reminder, as we are coming back from intermission, I would like to invite our Miss Grace Harbor alumni, as well as any visiting royalty, over to side stage. And but please enjoy some refreshments. We will see you in just a little bit after a short intermission.
And concession stand is upstairs to the right, towards the gym.
go down and then back around. Or maybe we can get through this way.
Yeah, I forgot that there was this door. I've never been in this auditorium before, so.
I've only come in here
as long as your mouthpiece is clean, you're good.
At this time, we are honored to introduce our visiting royalty from around the state, along with our forever title holders and alumni of the Miss Grace Harbor and Miss Pacific Coast program.
Very lucky to have a lot of us here tonight. I'm going to go first so I can run back to my position. My name is Tamara Helen. I was Miss Grace Harbor 2004, and then I am celebrating my 20-year anniversary of Miss Pacific Coast 2006. We're going to start over here, okay?
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Amber Pike, and I am Miss Washington 2025.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kendall Runyon, and I'm Miss Washington's Teen 2025.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sophina Wheeler, and I'm your Miss Rainier's Teen 2026.
Hello, everybody. My name is Maggie Wilson, and I'm your Miss Liberty's Teen 2026.
Hiya, I am May Deering, and I'm your Miss Clark County 2026.
Hello, everyone. I am Ava Rose Bodge, your Miss Evergreen's Teen 2026.
Good evening, Grace Harbor. I am your Miss Greater Vancouver's Teen 2026, Shelby Baldwin.
Hello, everyone. I am Lexi Lund, your Miss Capital Cities Teen 2026.
Hello, everyone. My name is Matilda Strum, and I'm your Miss Thurston County's Teen 2026.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ocean Ramos, and I am a Miss Thurston County Blossom.
Hello, everyone. My name is Helena Rudolph, and I'm your Miss Thurston County 2026.
Good evening. My name is Lexi Haug, and I am your Miss Evergreen 2026.
Hello, I'm Paris Monet, and I'm your 100th Miss Pierce County 2026.
Good evening. I am Miss Pierce County's Teen 2026, Darion Crocklin.
Hello, everyone. I am Journey Williams, your Miss Cherry Blossoms Teen 2026.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Maddie Wallingford, and I'm your current Miss Olympics Teen.
Hello, my name is Abby Falk, and I'm Miss Emerald City 2025.
Hi, everyone. My name is Peyton Leibold, and I am Miss Seattle's Teen 2025.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Regan Rebstock, and I'm Miss Seattle 2025.
Good evening. I'm Macy Winkleman, and I was your Miss Grace Harbor's Teen 2024.
Hello, my name is Lauren Fagerstedt, and I was your Miss Grace Harbor 2023.
Hello, everyone. My name is Paige Kuhn Mendenhall, and I was Miss Grace Harbor 2015.
Good evening, everyone. I am Crystal Auctioner Ramos, and I was Miss Grace Harbor 1995.
Hello, my name is Julie Nemi, and I was Miss Grace Harbor in 1994.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Kaiser, and I was Miss Grace Harbor 1993.
Hello, I'm Carolyn Barker. I was Carolyn Ogden, 1966, your Miss Grace Harbor at that time, so I'm the oldest mom here.
And what a legacy. Before we get into the next scored portions of the evening, we had a chance to feature our 2026 ambassadors, and the ambassador program is for those 11 to 13 years old who want to learn and become better prepared to participate in the local or state competitions in the future.
It is also a great chance to build on-stage confidence in front of a supportive audience, gain experience with public speaking, practice newly developed interview skills, and grow their self-confidence in a real pageant production setting. And they get to do this all without the pressure of being judged or scored. So please welcome to the stage the young women who have the opportunity to earn our titles in the years to come, as well as our special guest, Miss Washington 2025, Amber Pike.
I don't know if my mic's quite, oh, there we go. I was about to say, I can talk really loud if needed. Well, you all look fabulous. I think we all also got the memo with the beautiful big blue purple gowns tonight. Love it. Well, you all look fabulous. Are we ready for some questions? All righty, my friend. If you had $1 million, oh, that's okay. Can you show me yours? Oh, that's okay. We got a little out of order. All right. If you could go travel anywhere, where would you go and why?
If I can travel anywhere in the world, I would go to Los Angeles. I would love to go to the Walk of Fame, also to go to the wonderful beaches they have there. And last but not least, I would go to their awesome, fun amusement parks, especially Knott's Berry Farm, which is my favorite.
Very nice. I love LA myself. I love that. Hi, sweetheart. Which one's yours? Thank you so much. Okay, Scarlett, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it and why?
I would spend it, I would donate to charities all over the world and save some for the future.
Very wise. Thank you so much. Hi, gorgeous. Can you show me your question? There you go. Oh, perfect. Pearl, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
If I could travel anywhere in the world, I would pick Paris, France. I would love to see the Eiffel Tower, especially when it's twinkling at night. And I would like to visit the shops, bakeries, and museums that Paris has to offer. And overall, Paris is a city full of history, culture, and fashion. Thank you.
Trying a Paris croissant is on my bucket list as well. That sounds like a great adventure. Hi, sweetheart. Can you show me which one is yours? Hi, Haley, hi. If you could take a visitor anywhere in Grays Harbor, where would you take them and why?
I would take them to Chapman Farms Pumpkin Patch because I love going with my family and friends, picking out pumpkins and doing the corn maze.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you so much. And last but certainly not least, just double checking, that's yours. Perfect. Okay, Christina, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it and why?
If I had $1 million, I would give to charity, and I would give to my family and friends to make sure they're doing okay because they mean so much to me. Thank you.
Very sweet. Well, aren't these ladies magnificent? I think you all are ready for the teen competition here in a few years. Thank you all so much for joining us and sharing with a little bit about you with the audience this evening.
And thank you so much, Amber, because all of those young women you see on stage could be wearing that same sash and crown that Amber is right now in the future. So it's just an amazing opportunity of growth. And Amber, before you get too far, I'd love to bring you out.
I didn't run that much away, don't worry. I can only get certain mileage in these heels and this gown.
I want to ask a little bit about you, and I just had an opportunity to hear you speak on Como's Arc Seattle, and you were talking about your road to Miss Washington was a 5-year journey. Now, in just a short time, we'll have 2 new title holders, but so many young women who are vying for this, not only locally, but across the state. So what would you say to those that maybe their first time, maybe their second, third, fifth, 10th time? What would you say to them?
I think really the power of perseverance really helped me never give up to achieve becoming Miss Washington. I actually got my start within the Miss America opportunity simply because I was looking for a different outlet to express my love for the violin. I changed my major from music education to business, which was a very big jump, and I always had an interest within the Miss America opportunity. So I think whether it's a talent that you love or maybe developing your personal development skills, sticking with that and truly persevering, that really helped me achieve becoming Miss Washington, of course, the 5 years.
When we look at your community service initiative, it's much more than just a passion. I mean, it is part of your life and growing up. And I want to highlight both of you in your community service initiatives and tell us why they impact you and what you've been able to do with them.
Yeah, absolutely. So my community service initiative is called Read to Achieve, Shaping Young Minds to Early Literacy. I started working with early literacy when I was 7 years old. I built a little lending library in my neighborhood with my dad, and since then I've been able to impact thousands of lives across Washington State and the nation. As Miss Washington's teen, one of my biggest goals was to make more partnerships across the state, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity to visit one of, actually, Grays Harbor Early Learning Expo coming up soon. I'll be there tabling and getting to talk about Read to Achieve and how important it is to have access to literacy for every single family in Washington.
So my community service initiative is Asthma Awareness, Strong Lungs, Strong Life. I was diagnosed with asthma as a little peanut at 4 years old, and going into adulthood, I really wanted to find a unique way to continue advocating for those impacted with chronic diseases, not just in Washington, but also nationally as well. Last year, I was very honored to begin my partnership with the Allergy and Asthma Network, which is one of the industry's leader in asthmatic nonprofits. They actually flew me out to DC last year, and I got to lobby, which was so incredible to meet some of our wonderful representatives. And through this partnership, we're actually working on a really cool project right now. It's all about training, if anybody wants to join us at Lobby Day, in what important policies and asthma health equity issues are currently.
And I neglected to introduce Miss Washington's teen, Kendall Runyon, as well, coming out. And we talk about this, I mean, as you continue your schooling, and Amber, as you continue on with master's and then coming up on a PhD you're looking for. Yes. So scholarship is one of a vital point of the 4. So how has the scholarship dollars assisted your journey and your growth in your future careers?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually have kind of a unique story behind my scholarship story. Every single state title holder that walks on the Miss America's Teen stage has the opportunity to receive a presidential scholarship to the University of Alabama and a full ride to Mississippi State University. But funny story, my dad is an Auburn alum. So if anyone is a football fan, Auburn and Alabama are rivals, and I've grown up wanting to go to Auburn. But the opportunities that University of Alabama offers and the opportunities that the Miss America Scholarship has offered has truly made college such an even bigger opportunity for me. I'm able to pursue an advanced master's degree. I'm able to pursue a graduate degree and a doctorate, pursue studying abroad, and all of those opportunities are really exciting. I actually just committed to college yesterday, but you'll have to stick to my socials to find out where I committed.
I'm excited. Now I want to know. I might make her tell me later
Amber
on.
doesn't even know yet.
I know. I don't even know this. I'm like, oh, that's so exciting. You made a decision. Wow. So I've earned, I think, almost $30,000 in scholarships because of the Miss America opportunity. And we have a saying, which is the more you lose, the more you win. And it was a 5-year journey to become Miss Washington. And I'm so grateful it worked out that way because I got more scholarships, which was so wonderful. I graduated my master's from Gonzaga University in May. My dream is to obtain a PhD in marketing and become Dr. Pike, professor of marketing. And so I was very blessed. I think I almost won $15,000 at Miss Washington this year, which was so incredible. So I will be able to put that towards my PhD. Thank you.
You both, throughout your time, have really just been pillars and beacons for not only women, but communities across the state. We are so thankful to follow your journey along with you as part of the Miss America opportunity, and thank you for being here tonight. You're Miss Washington and you're Miss Washington's teen.
Thank you both so much for having us.
Thank you.
Our board of directors would like to give a couple shout outs and thank yous. Junk Queens Tackle Box and Starbucks helped provide gifts for our judges this evening. Also a big thank you to the Aberdeen Music Boosters for sharing their space to help feed our judges, as well as our contestants and volunteers. And tonight we will have two wonderful outgoing title holders who have spent this past year proudly representing Miss Grace Harbor, Miss Pacific Coast legacy, and we are honored to bring our Miss Grace Harbor 2025 back to the stage as Dalma Ashby performs for her final time with the title.
Thank you, Dalma. What an incredible year you have had as Miss Grace Harbor. And our entire region has been lucky enough to get to watch.
Now, at this time, we are going to be moving into our final phase of competition. Now, evening gown is worth 20% of the total score, and judges will be looking for a sense of elegance, as well as poise, confidence, and stage presence, judging how the contestant wears the gown to reflect her personality.
Oh, they didn't mute you anymore, Kyle.
I don't like the frosting. So I am taking that as a cue. Thank you.
Thank you, Tech.
Thank you to our tech team. As we are returning to this theater, it's always just a growing process. So thank you to our tech team and our producer, Tamara Helen.
And thank you to all of you for being so patient and gracious with us.
I am taking that as a cue that we are ready to step into the next phase of competition, which again is evening gown, and it is worth 20% of the total score.
Contestant 1, Sophia De Silva. Sophia is a 22-year-old graduate of Grace Harbor College and a current junior at Montana State University. She is studying to be a doctor of veterinarian medicine, and her community service initiative is Come As You Are, Diversity and Inclusion. And her mother is Erin Riley. Contestant 1, Sophia De Silva.
Contestant 2, Annette Gerchak. A 21-year-old Grace Harbor College student, Annette says that after obtaining both her direct transfer AA and her AA in occupational entrepreneurship, she plans on earning a Bachelor of Arts in Business to apply her creative skills to express who she is in each job she undertakes. Her community service initiative is Keeping Creativity Human, protecting artists during the rise of AI. She is the daughter of Darren and Ginger Gerchak. Contestant 2 is Annette Gerchak.
Contestant 3, Caitlin Marks. A 19-year-old Grace Harbor College student with career goals to become an elementary school teacher. Caitlin's community service initiative is Teach the Whole Child, promoting SEL in a child's education. And her parents are Tom Marks and Melinda Marks. Contestant 3, Caitlin Marks.
Contestant 4, Jordan Lutz. Jordan's community service initiative is To Write Love on Her Arms, Hope Against Self-Harm. A 21-year-old student at the Olympia School of Advanced Skin Care with a career ambition of becoming an esthetician, partner in practice, and then continue to earn certifications to better her skill set. Her parents are Stacy and Dustin Fessler. Contestant 4, Jordan Lutz.
Contestant 5, Amber Barton. Amber is a 26-year-old student of South Puget Sound Community College with plans to continue her education in dental hygiene school. Her community service initiative is The Greatest Poverty, and she would like to give a special mention to her pageant mom, Wendy. Contestant 5, Amber Barton.
Contestant 6, Jocelyn Williams. A 22-year-old full-time student in the Bachelor of Applied Science and Teacher Education program at Grays Harbor College, working towards a career as an elementary school teacher. Jocelyn's community service initiative is Donate Blood Today, Save Lives Tomorrow. She is the daughter of Robbie Williams. Contestant 6, Jocelyn Williams.
Contestant 7, Bella Bruner. Bella is a 19-year-old sophomore at Grays Harbor College. She would like to be a sign language interpreter for concerts and events. Her community service initiative is Hands That Connect, the importance of sign language education. And she is the daughter of Natasha Bruner and David Sherman. Contestant 7, Bella Bruner.
Contestant 8, Lucy Rose. An 18-year-old graduate of Aberdeen High School and student at Grays Harbor College, Lucy's career ambition is to earn a degree in psychology to become a mental health therapist. Her community service initiative is Special Olympics, creating an inclusive world. She is the daughter of Rachel and Billy Rose. Contestant 8, Lucy Rose.
Contestant 9, Harmony Adams. Harmony is a 17-year-old dual student at Hoquiam High School and Grays Harbor College, with plans to continue her schooling and become a lawyer and a politician. Her community service initiative is Access to Ascend, sharing resources to help people thrive. She is the daughter of Joshua and Tiffany Laudengloss. Contestant 9, Harmony Adams.
And that concludes the scored portions of the program tonight. We do have to wait for our scores to be tabulated. Our auditors are working double time, but we are very fortunate to be able to feature one more farewell performance, and this one from our Miss Pacific Coast 2025, Violet Kapoman. Her ancestral name is Keliku, meaning where thunder drop whale, and she is an enrolled citizen in her homelands, the Great Quinault Indian Nation. Accompanied by warrior drummers of her nation, Violet is performing the Sacred Wolf Mask Dance, a song that is rarely shared outside of traditional ceremonies and is of a profound representation of family. Now, while the song itself honors familial ancestry, it is also a tribute to Grays Harbor, the loving community that helped raise her and shape the servant-hearted woman she is today.
Hi.
your Miss Pacific Coast 2025 and her drummers. It's come that portion of the evening where we have to recognize some very special people in the audience, the parents. I heard Chelsea over there. I mean, she's just been a part of our family. And reminder that all these lovely contestants that have been coming up tonight and coming in, they're going to be part of our family, the two of them with these titles. And the family is going to be a part too. So we want to test you a little bit. If we can, I'd like to turn the house lights up. And I would like for the parents of these contestants to just, you know, give them a little pageant wave. We're going to test you. You will be judged. Thank you for giving us time with your daughters. Thank you for supporting them. And hope you're ready, because you're part of the family. We will soon learn who our Miss Grace Harbor and Miss Pacific Coast title holders will be, and you're going to be a part of that journey. It is now time of the program. Each year, we give out an award called the Spirit of Grace Harbor Award. This is an award that is chosen by the board to give to a volunteer of the program because they are so vital that helps make this work. Now, this entire program has been built on volunteers, and our community is so giving and built in nonprofits and organizations that are giving their time. But when you think of our community and you think of volunteers, it is impossible to not think of this person when those two come up. And they are completely unaware that they are getting this. So apologies in advance for the surprise. But your Spirit of Grace Harbor Award for 2026 is going to the volunteer, Betsy Seidel.
I was watching, she was taking notes.
Oh, you got to come up on stage. You got to come around. Unfortunately, Betsy Seidel has been a leader in the volunteering world in Grace Harbor for decades, and that is in no way an understatement. She has been a volunteer for the Miss Grace Harbor program since the 80s. And your heart has given to so many. You have lasted a legacy, and you absolutely deserve this.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone needs to volunteer because it's very rewarding, and it helps our wonderful Grace Harbor.
I'll give you a hug. Congratulations. I was watching Betsy because I knew it was her, and she's down there taking notes, probably writing who the award winner is.
Well, no, I was tabulating my. I was a judge last year, and I loved it, and so I was pretending to be a judge.
Another big round of applause for the Betsy Seidel.
My year as Miss Grace Harbor brought me into classrooms across every school district in the county, allowed me to collaborate with nationally recognized organizations like Washington Business Week, and gave me the opportunity to create an online platform dedicated to fighting for financial freedom for people of all ages and walks of life. While this title gave me incredible opportunities, the true magic of the year came from people who filled it with love, laughter, and constant encouragement. These are the hearts behind the highlights. First, the Patterson family, my family, Shannon, Dan, Allison, Foster, Toby, and Annie. Thank you for supporting me through every triumph and bump in the road. Your unconditional love has helped me heal in more ways than you will ever know. I love you with my whole heart. To my Miss Grays Harbor board, you are some of the most dedicated, nurturing forces in my first year living in Grays Harbor. Please don't be alarmed if I stay attached and continue to come back and pester you. Especially you, Missy. We are neighbors. You and Don have been the most caring, involved, hilarious, and loving mentors. Thank you. To Maddie. Watching you dance brings me to tears. Thank you for always having my back, training so hard for state with me, and letting me support you in return. I'm so proud to not only call you my teen, but one of my closest friends. To Jaylyn, thank you for your constant positivity and optimism. Your ability to smile through stressful times is a reflection of your true strength. You girls know I would do just about anything for you, as well as look ridiculous taking your picture in the Capitol. To Violet, I'm amazed by the service you have accomplished this year. With every title holder report, you inspire us to aim higher and fight harder for our dreams. To the Miss Washington Board and Class of 2025, thank you for the most intense summer camp experience of my life. This experience has truly healed my inner child, and I'm grateful I got to share it with some of the most compassionate and driven women I know. I'm proud to share that I earned a preliminary talent award and placed second runner-up in Miss Washington pageant. A special thank you to Tiny Lauren and Kelly for your joy, curiosity, and playing tag with me. To Kendall Dickinson from Peak Credit Union, thank you for standing beside me in classrooms across the county and sharing your passion for financial education. I miss you already. There are so many others I must thank. Keith and Carol Kruger, Tamara Helland, Joy and Ian Dorsch, the Grays Harbor Longshoremen's Union, Ben Winkleman, and so many more who helped me shape this unforgettable year. These people are you, Grays Harbor. Thank you for trusting me with this responsibility. I will continue to do everything in my power to make you shine. With love, Miss Grays Harbor 2025, Dalma Ashby.
Violet Kapoman.
365 days of service, thousands of lives touched, and a dream fulfilled. When I was called as your Miss Pacific Coast, my heart was filled with joy. Who knew a year ago a shy, poor, awkward native girl who never walked in heels or a couture gown could win the title of her dreams? Miss Pacific Coast, forever changing my life. A year defined by service, growth, gratitude, and the honor of representing Grays Harbor. A place where I was born, raised, a place my tribal ancestors always called home. This iconic crown took me many places, speaking and inspiring thousands of children, mentoring youth and teens, elder care, fighting food insecurity, parades, community events, meeting with the FBI in regards to my CSI, powering women through financial fitness workshops, and being strong and financially independent, attending the statewide Women in Business Conference featured in the National Library of Congress, and even a bubble mosh pit with children. I made history as the first Native American title holder in the 77 years history of Miss Grays Harbor pageant. When this crown was placed on my head, I got right to work. Hundreds of appearances, community events, service with food banks, and speaking and putting on large-scale community events. I became aware of the Miss America organization when I met forever Miss Grays Harbor Quinn Carafa years ago when I was a little girl. She touched my heart and was so helpful and was very community-driven. I became the woman I admired, but in my own way, and left my mark on the world as well. Because when women uplift women and inspire others, great things happen. When little girls look up to me, they see a strong, kind, and service-oriented woman who truly cares and made a difference. Not for pageant, not for a resume, not to show off a talent, but for service to others. I want to thank my mom, my grandfather, and elders, my siblings, Barb and Quinn Carafa. Yes, I will make sure to practice my Quinn spin. Thank you to Mike and Peggy Miller and the incredible Miss Washington Scholarship Organization. Thank you to my Miss Grays Harbor sisters. Thank you to all the amazing sponsors and Miss Grays Harbor board members, friends, and supporters. Thank you to the Quinault Indian Nation. To my home of Grays Harbor, I love you. A crown worn on the head will last a year. A crown worn on the heart will last a lifetime. For your final time, I am Miss Pacific Coast, Violet Kapoman.
At this time, please welcome to the stage for their final walk, Miss Grays Harbor and Miss Pacific Coast.
Thank you so much, ladies, for your year of service, and welcome to the best club around, the Forever Miss Grace Harbor Club. Oh, there we go. I almost dated myself. I couldn't turn on this iPad. I'm like, all right. Let's welcome back our Miss contestants for their final walk.
Somebody who loves me.
One of the awards that's being presented to the new Miss Grace Harbor and Miss Pacific Coast is their paid entry into the Miss Washington competition. The young women who enroll can experience the Miss America opportunity, make new friends, and earn scholarship dollars and awards, and then the state title holder will travel to compete for the title of Miss America. Now, for any women on this stage who aren't awarded a title here tonight, or women in the audience or watching online, there is another opportunity to qualify this summer, and the Miss Washington Scholarship hosts a preliminary competition that's open to women between the ages of 18 and 27 who live, work, or attend school in Washington, and the open sweeper is the final qualifier for Miss Washington. You can find out more at misswashington.org.
The Miss Washington's teen program also offers opportunities to experience the world of Miss America through Washington's Pine Cone program for girls 5 to 10 years of age and the Washington Ambassadors for ages 11 to 13. To learn more about these programs and how to sign up for the Miss Washington's teen competition, which is an open program and accepting interested contestants, please visit their website at misswashingtonteen.org.
Okay, now it's time for the awards.
And we are going to start with Miss Congeniality, which is a $300 award sponsored by Jerry and Vicki Rains. This is a very special award because it is voted on by the contestants themselves. And the winner is Harmony Adams.
The Living Your Platform Award of $300 is donated by Lynn and Scott Green. It recognizes a contestant who has been the most dedicated to her platform, truly living it. And this year's deserving recipient is Jocelyn Williams.
Up next is the Moving On Up Scholarship of $300 donated by A&B Machine and Hydraulics. This goes to a contestant who moves up from the teen program to the Miss. This award goes to Sophia Da Silva.
Speaking of legacy, the Miss Washington Locals Association was formed in 1980 to assist, support, and improve the locals programs and to act as a liaison to Miss Washington Scholarship Organization. There are several fundraisers that we hold throughout the year in order to provide the 4 points of the Crown Scholarship to one young woman in each participating local competition. The committee of each local chooses one of the contestants that best exemplifies the 4 points: scholarship, service, style, and success. This year's Miss Grays Harbor's winner of the 4-point scholarship goes to Miss Contestant 6, Jocelyn Williams. A new award is being presented this evening. The Quinault Indian Nation has generously donated towards the Beautiful Enough Cultural Legacy Award. It's a $1,000 scholarship for both one teen and one miss on a yearly basis.
Thank you so much.
The winner of this $1,000 scholarship award was chosen following by a Quinault tribal elder based on their essay regarding cultural humility. And it is being presented by your 2025 Miss Pacific Coast. The winner of the Beautiful Enough Cultural Legacy Award is Lucy Rose.
Our Dash for Cash winner, sponsored by Hometown Sanitation, has been tabulated. The money's been counted. And the winner of the 2026 Dash for Cash scholarship is Bella Bruner.
In addition to all of these prizes, each non-finalist will receive a $500 award presented by the Miss Grays Harbor organization, and more scholarships will be announced at the after party in the comments. So do come to that. Now we get to the final ones.
All right, we are going to start with second runner-up. And second runner-up receives a $1,000 cash award presented by the Miss Grays Harbor organization. This year's second runner-up is Jocelyn Williams.
The first runner-up will receive a $2,000 cash award presented by the Miss Grays Harbor organization. Congratulations to your 2026 first runner-up, Amber Barton.
The new Miss Grays Harbor and Miss Pacific Coast will receive a $5,000 award from Keith and Carol Kruger and the Miss Grays Harbor Scholarship Organization. In addition, she will receive $1,000 for competition wardrobe and paid entry to Miss Washington. And to top it all off, the official crown, sash, pin, and crown box, flowers from Harbor Blooms, professional portraits by Kirsten Hilboki, and a one-year membership to the YMCA of Grays Harbor. All right, your 2026 Miss Grace Harbor is...
We lost our bucket.
Left, right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go with this one. All right, your 2026 Miss Grace Harbor is Lucy Rose. Congratulations, Lucy. Take your first walk as Miss Grace Harbor.
Your 2026 Miss Pacific Coast is Sophia De Silva.
Congratulations, Sophia. Take your first walk as Miss Pacific Coast.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Miss Grace Harbor and Miss Pacific Coast.
Welcome you all to join us just outside these side doors in the Aberdeen High School Commons for photo opportunities and announcement of further awards. And just a reminder, please only immediate family members of our newly crowned title holders are welcome on stage if you want to come over here. So please only immediate family members. The rest of you, we will see you in the Commons. Thank you so much and drive home safe.